Okay, I think it's going.
What do you get when you cross a coat hanger with a statement?
So it's on front camera, so you just put it down, I guess. Yeah. All right.
A hanging clause.
I didn't even hear the joke. I didn't even hear it. Hey guys, sorry to do this last minute.
Continue talking for a little bit, and I'll get up here and bug you throughout the night, because that's how we do things. So, I will be back.
Okay, cool.
Hey Mike, Osmond. Let them know. I don't know if they're going to see it on my Facebook, but let them know. Oh, never mind. Just never mind. Well, I don't know. Oh, they'll just see it anyway, won't they? Mm-hmm. No, never mind. Never mind. Just disregard, okay? Well, hey guys. This is a very last minute.
Sarah was calling you, Mike.
No, I wasn't. Never mind.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I was going to say I have to stream live on Facebook because, I'm having problems, so it's okay. It's going to work. I'm streaming the banquet. But what I'm going to do is transfer the audio. I'm going to archive in stereo anyway, but still, it'll work, and I'll just destroy the video or something. I don't know.
It tells me you're live now, Sarah.
Okay, good. Thanks. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Oh, hey, Mo.
We have chat on Facebook.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Hey, guys. So sorry that I am doing this very last minute, but this was supposed to be over Twitter. I'm having problems with Koala-san. Do not judge my video skills. This is supposed to be an audio only. It's going to be archived in stereo. If anyone, I will be posting the archives in the Facebook group if anyone is on it. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope that you guys get to find out. Thank you so much for tuning into the Twitter stream if you wanted to. Is there a way for me to tweet the link out? Probably not. No. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's all right. It's gonna work. It's gonna look terrible, but I don't care right now. It's better than nothing, Oh, will you just turn on, you stupid piece of junk? Oh, did I have to shut this thing off? Ah, now I did. Hang on, let me just get this thing off. No, my Olympus. I'm archiving this thing in stereo. You see, I've been keeping a backup of I've been archiving a backup of the archive just in case all day, so it's good to keep a backup,
Oh, so you have your Olympus?
Yes, I do, see?
Yeah. You have your binaural mics?
No, I'm not doing it that way this time. I don't feel like wearing them.
You don't use your binaural mics anymore?
I do. I just don't feel like wearing them right now. So I have a bit of a headache. I'm gonna have a bit of a headache by the end of tonight. So
Already done.
So it's okay.
All
right. Hello, you guys. I am back with an archive. This is the archive of the banquet. Just in case the Facebook video goes nuts. Oh, excuse me. I have the camera coming too. Well, it's not gonna matter. But I will be editing as necessary. I would like to thank once again the Grand Sierra Resort for helping with the audio. And well, except for now. But it works. This is gonna work. So I will edit when I will edit out any extraneous stuff when we actually get started. So there we go. I just hope I remember that I'm paused. Oh well, it's okay. It works. So let's see. All right, that works.
You still have all your...
Huh?
Trigger, yeah.
Yes, I still do them. I've just been on a break. That's all.
No, because I started using your podcast in 2005 or 6 or whatever. When you started doing it.
Oh no, yeah, I started doing them in 2006, and it's been 10 years.
I have some of them. Once you get back there.
Oh god, this is yeah. I had to take some of them down to do some database, stuff.
Yeah, because I have the one you did back then during the 4th of July.
I remember that one. Yeah. Oh, that one was fun, man.
You went out with your family.
There was another firework. Oh gosh, he was so young then. I can't believe it's been 10 years since I recorded that.
Now, what type of sessions?
There's another firework. I was doing the little snappy things, the ones you throw. I don't know those.
My son has absent seizures in his sleep.
Have you still have every single one?
I have every single one. Not on the site. I have to take it down, but I do have every single one archived.
Awesome.
It might not be the best quality. If anyone, I'm thinking one day of, if anyone wants an archive, whatever, they can just buy it from me. You know what I mean? Because, it takes me, resources to, if they want it on CD, that's going to cost a lot more.
Right.
I hope they never went on CD.
No.
They say
I
to
would
think
just
about it as
download
a
it.
computer. What happens?
And then, I mean, I'll just, what I would do is, I mean, if I were to, charge for that, I would just set a one-time link. Okay, here,
Right.
it works once, back it up because, back up the parts because, that's not fair for me to keep it up and waste space.
Exactly.
Or, just create the one-time link and just let it go destructive.
Be on medication for them now.
I mean, that's how I look at it. I mean, okay, harsh. I know. I don't like to be rude. I don't. And if someone has trouble, okay, here. And I did that once. Someone had trouble with my tutorial. I said, here you go. You paid for it. It's not working. Here. It's on me. I did. It's my fault.
Because you did a lot of podcasts back then.
I did, yeah. I had the time. No, I just don't. Well, I do the sport. No, I host the sports rundown on my server. I don't run it. I don't. No, let's try that again. I'm not host of the sports rundown, but I host it on my server. They're like kind of an umbrella under us.
Right.
So
PFFP still up.
oh, it's up. It's up and going. I wish. Let's see. I can't find if there was my boyfriend is asleep. Otherwise, I'd have him let me know. I'd have him let them know that the sleep is dead.
Right. Does he live out there?
May
He lives in
I
Florida.
have your attention, please?
So you guys have to fly
You need
back
to do it better, Mama.
Yeah.
At this time, I would like to and our special guests.
I just took out part of his first
Starting
sentence by
at our
mistake.
head table,
Right.
In the
there
archive.
is me, of course, Michael Osmond, the vice president. And that's all I'll say. Just talk about myself.
Wait, are we allowed to clap? I guess we are.
Next to me, directly to my left, is our affiliate president, Kimmy Beverly.
Woo!
Sitting to Kimmy's left is her husband, Tim Ekabachi.
Woo!
Sitting next to Tim on his left is the National Federation of the Blind of Nevada Secretary Frida Eisenman.
Yeah, Frida!
The next person around the table is the NFB of Nevada Treasurer, Chun Allen Chow.
Ellen!
Next to Allen is one of our special guests. She is a worker of constituent services for Senator Dean Heller's office, Katie Pace.
Woo!
The next person I'm going to skip, we'll come back to him later.
Oh, I know what he's doing.
The next
It's the
person
keynote speaker.
after that is the first vice president of the National Association of Blind Students, a proud division of the National Federation of the Blind, and my fiance, Bree Brown.
Woo! Congratulations again, Michael!
The board member 1 position is held currently by Shatana Jackson from Las Vegas.
Yeah, Shatana!
The board member 2 position is currently held by our very own
Is someone calling my name?
Thomas Kearns from Reno, Nevada. Board member 3 is also held by our own Dora Uel. At this time, I would also like to recognize 2 special guests, the Director of Retention and Support Services at Truckee Meadows Community College, Joan and her husband Dave Steinman? Yes! They only told me once. Excellent. And I will try to find another joke for you. What did the hat say to the hat rack?
Oh, no. No, don't say anything.
You know the answer, Sarah?
I forgot the
You
answer.
stay here. I'll go on ahead.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Hey, Mike, I've got a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you leave a turkey in suspense?
You name it.
I don't know. Okay, I have one more joke now.
Oh, see what you started.
What happens when you combine a rhetorical question with a declarative sentence?
I don't know what.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh, look, Taylor. That's better than that one.
I walked right into that one.
Yeah, high five, Meg. You can't reach her hand.
I walked right into that one.
Sarah, she's giving you an air high five because she can't reach her hand.
Oh.
Hi, Meg. She's putting it out now. Hey, now she's got
Hurry. Ow, that hurt. No, you got my fingertips. That's all right. It's okay. Jeez, Megan, first you freaked me out, then you hurt me. Okay, no, I'm kidding. That's okay, dude. It's okay. Hey, we're still... Hey, we're still good buddies, and you know it. So... And besides, I'm a little, like, not with it right now anyway, so... I'm surprised... You didn't already have a glass of wine.
You need another glass of wine there, Terry? The brown Megan, let's try it.
We had a Long Island.
I've never had a Long Island iced tea.
Huh?
Very good. Ryan's taking a picture.
Straight this way, please.
Oh!
Alright, ready?
You guys are in the perfect spot.
Everybody give me your best smile. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Hey, maybe if my boyfriend's tuned in, he can just share the link by Twitter. He can just copy it, maybe.
Yeah, I could.
I don't know if he's asleep. He's probably asleep by now. Oh well. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, if he were around, I'd have him tweet that the link is, like, dead. I'd have him just tweet it for me, like, by mentioning me or something. I don't know. If he were around, I'd have him do it for me, but, Jesse, if you can hear this, please do this for him. Please do that for me. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because I can't text you. So,
No,
I don't know if you heard me, but whatever. I hope I don't get any disappointed Twitter billions. But you know what? The archive's going to be up, and that's what I hate disappointing. I really do, because I want it to be perfect. Oh well. You know what?
Too bad.
Nothing I can do about it. But you know, this works. I've never used Facebook Live before, so I've never used Facebook Live before.
Oh, okay.
This is actually my first time tonight. Last minute.
For the banquet?
Yes.
I want it quiet.
And probably tomorrow. I'm probably going to have to do it tomorrow if I can't get this darn thing working. I just wish I could share that link via Twitter, though. I wish I could. I really wish I could. There's like no share feature. And I don't think I want to run Periscope and Facebook Live at the same time. That's just not good. Actually, I don't think I can. If I background this...
I'm telling you.
Oh, I'd better not get a phone call during this.
We need to set up time for you to come see Brayden. He needs it. Yeah.
I think I might be able to download this to my camera roll later, right?
He needs it,
I think
and
so.
you will gain
I hope so.
something completely different.
Not that it'll matter.
He's valid. So far. We live in Fernley. We live right in Lake Valley now. We're not the valley. It's over in Donner Trail. No, it's a golf course.
Oh, daggone.
Yeah, right. It's in the golf course. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Just stop that for now.
Right next to it. You can ride the bike there. And I drive.
No.
I'm not going to make you get
I
on
have creative tools. Live. Oh, whoops. My camera chooser is set to back facing. It's okay. There we go. I switched it. Yeah, I am having fun.
Another joke. Why doesn't the paper on the desk move?
Why?
Because it's stationary.
Oh! Hey! No. It's not cool. It's pretty funny, sort of. It's kind of funny. Woo! And guys, the front camera is showing now, so there we go. And now you get to like look at my ugly mug. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just gonna keep my face. Woo! Not a good idea. Not when I've already had a glass of wine and a bit of beer. Okay. Moving really fast right now is not a good idea. I don't care.
Right. See, that scared me. And that's what I said. I tried to warn her about that.
Let's see. I want to see something. No, I don't. I wonder what's on creative tools. Let me look. Hold on, I can't. I want to see. Yeah, Mark. I'm using the front camera right now because this is going to be an audio archive. And for the archive, you can go to tffppodcast.com/cc Tango Foxtrot Papa Oscar Delta Charlie Alpha Sierra Tango Charlie Alpha Mike/Charlie. So it's not meant to be a video. Basically, my audio stream broke. So if someone can do me a big favor who's following me on Twitter and a tweet under the hashtag November Victor November Foxtrot Bravo 16 that under my username, well, not under my, just mention me. Tell them that the stream is broken, and if anyone is following me on Facebook, please share this link, because I do not want anyone missing this banquet. Thanks all. I don't know if what I just said will work, but you know what? It's better than nothing.
Right.
So, I'll ask you later. It's okay. But no, are you new? Like, how long have you been with the NFB?
Huh?
How long have you been with the NFB?
Just recently.
Oh, congratulations! Welcome.
I mean, I've known about the NFB for a while. It's just that I've never been consistent with it.
Well, welcome. I haven't either, due to some things we will not go into right now, because I don't know if anyone from that situation is listening, so we just won't.
Right.
Yeah, I was in that situation. But anyway, yeah, welcome. Welcome to the Federation family.
San Diego State says Nevada 0 first. Well, sounds like you're having fun. April the don't like you're having fun. Profile picture. Finish.
It's gonna be fun.
I thought about studying right now about
Sports alerts. Game update. Score update. San Diego State 7. Nevada 0 first. 12:32.
I may have to take classes like a high school student. I don't like high school. I hate high school and high school.
Megan, you did such an awesome job this morning.
Oh, thank you.
You really did.
Thank you so much.
Did I show you why I backed out? I think I did. I sent you that file, the Sammy Petty demo or whatever. Did I show you that? I think I said something like, this is why I backed out. Remember I said, oh no, I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing it. Not this year anyway.
Why did you back out?
Well, because the version that I have, I love doing it, but it's hard. And besides, I was running sound, so we needed me to concentrate on that.
You did awesome.
But I backed out.
Oh, did you get about?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. What stuff? Wait, when was?
Mark came up, the little fight.
Oh, the clips. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know we were planning. Yeah, you know we were planning that, Amanda. You know we were planning that, Amanda.
I'm Kim.
Kim.
We sound the same.
Yes, you do. You know we were. Yes, you do actually.
We do sound the same.
You know you. Oh, you don't know we were planning that
I
thing.
don't know, but yeah.
I had a clip.
May I have your attention, please.
A little slower on the gavel there, Michael. Woo! Never mind. There you go.
At this time, I would like to invite Tim Akabachi to come forward and read a proclamation from Governor Brian Sandoval.
My hand was just about to reach for a non-existent computer to play a clip.
Okay. Have a proclamation from the governor, from the office of the governor. It says, greetings from the governor, November 11th through 13th, 2016. As governor of the state of Nevada, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the National Federation of the Blind State Convention at the Grand Sierra Resort in Reno.
Is this mine?
Thank you
Or is
to
this
those
someone
who
else's?
dedicated their
That's
time
mine.
to coordinating this event. The National Federation of the Blind is the oldest and largest organization of blind people in the United States, and I commend this organization for your commitment to Nevadans and citizens across the country. Through your dedicated work to protect the civil rights of people who are blind, you are educating communities and allowing all Nevadans to live independent and productive lives. Again, welcome to Reno. I hope you enjoyed this time together, learning and sharing, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Sincere regards, Brian Sandoval, Governor.
And the dressing is a raspberry vinaigrette.
What's in it? What's in the
Thank
salad?
you, Tim. Thank
It's
you
some
very,
sweet
very much.
salad with bacon and
I
egg.
have
No onion, I hope? I mean, I can do onion, but no onion?
No.
Okay.
And then
What
this is
do
a
you
little bit
get
slippery, so if you have any
when
issues,
you
we can take it.
have a
I think we
snowman
can- I
who
think we can-
marries a
I
vampire?
And there's two dressings. I got one over there.
Frostbite.
I didn't even hear it. I was John.
Thank you, thank you. I know it's hilarious.
Music content.
All right. Door prize. I have $20. Who wants $20? I didn't hear it. Who wants $20? $20 goes to David Schur. Is David here? David's not here. Trying again. $20 goes to somebody who missed it earlier this morning. Regina Alamio.
Cancel.
Regina, I assume you were here with all that loud cheering. If you could please come forward and collect your door prize.
Are you sure? Oh, it's behind you.
April declared can't see you.
There it is. Yeah, I should have followed the card. I feel stupid now.
April reporting.
I'm really tired. Okay, so these are mine, and these are mine. I never can keep track of these formal situations. I'm not good at this. Okay. Oh, jeez. Wait, are these yours, Mo, or are these mine? I'm sure.
Those are yours. Mine.
And these are mine?
Yeah.
Wait, are these mine?
I think these are mine here.
Okay, so then I guess these are mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to your right.
Yeah. Yeah, the fork's on my left, and then I can never do good with these, like, formal dinners. I just am not. Because I can never get... It's always different. It's like, wait, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh! Can someone pull it pretty please without liver and onions past the dressing?
Rose 4, 288. Bottom of screen.
Let me make sure.
Finish. Button. Profile picture. Finish. Recording.
I'm sorry.
Oh, she's gonna pass you the dressing.
Oh, who's she? And where
Sorry,
is she?
Lainey.
Where is she?
It's right there in front of your water. Hold on, Anita.
Right here? No, that's mine. It's my other thing.
Hold on.
Okay, let me move this close to the water. There we go. Or like, You're gonna set your hand in it. Oh God!
Would you like help?
Yes, please.
Do you want a lot? Do you want a little?
I'll just have a, let's see, maybe like in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah, that's fine. Thanks. I don't have steady hands right now, so
That's okay.
thank you.
There you go.
I hate asking for help. I'm supposed to be independent. I'm supposed to be living the NFB philosophy, and here I am asking for help. But I interpret this philosophy differently, so... Again?
She's getting a drink.
Again?
Yeah.
Megan, it's your No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I take it back. I take it back. Wait, who are you? Sir? Sir. To the left of Megan. What's your name? Actually, you know what? To tell you the truth, I don't think I know you. I don't remember you. No, I'm really trying to remember you because you sent me that message on the NFB list. You know, hey, how you doing? I don't remember you at all. When did we meet? I don't remember you at all. Last convention I was at was in 2015. Okay. Because I know there was someone who was very eloquently spoken. I don't know if it was you, but they were the only one that voted for me for that one position last year. Right, and I'm not going to have a voice. This is just going to... Megan, you're lucky I'm not going to be singing because by tomorrow I'm not going to have a voice. What? Right. Oh my. No, it's just been a long day for me. I mean, no, it's been a long 2 days for me, and it's not over until tomorrow. Well, remember, no, you don't know what I went through last night. We spent 3 hours getting that set up that you heard last night. No, this morning, correct. And I got to the hotel room and barely slept. I thought I heard my parents talking at 4 o'clock in the morning. They say I was dreaming.
Yeah, my mom and Kristen, like, they was getting up, like, having food and stuff, and I was just like, hey, whatever, I'm going to bed. I read that. I had such a terrible headache. I knew that. Oh, Mom, this one says this is amazing. I told you.
That is good. Wow.
I was on a kick of spinach salad with raspberry vinaigrette.
Oh my gosh, this is good.
It was like my every day. Marie's calendars. They make it good. Which I don't think we have Marie calendars on here. I do in California, but we also yeah, but you can get it in the refrigerated section. Marie's calendars makes a really good raspberry vinaigrette. Like this, it's really like potent. I'll have to let those get a pen.
Wow, that is good.
Marie calendars is really good. But I'm not a fan of feta. So
I
do Parmesan. I do shredded Parmesan.
I wonder if you could mix the two. I don't cook, but I wonder if you. I don't cook well, but I wonder if you could mix the two in theory. Feta and Parmesan.
In a salad you could because I got another. You don't know. You still have it. I don't want it. And I asked them, like, maybe that's what I need to do because all of a sudden I gained like 10 pounds like overnight. And I went, salads were actually healthy. Oh yes, they were so good.
How was the game night last night? I was like testing for 3 hours, so I never got to participate.
I didn't make it.
I heard it was actually really good.
Yeah, I didn't make it. My son was sleeping all day yesterday.
Oh no!
And that's not normal. Usually that's a sign of a seizure.
Oh geez.
So, and it was also my friend's birthday, and I promised to take her out to dinner. So I went home to check on him and then took her to dinner. But I'm going to bring him here tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because I mean he'll want to hear the elections and stuff.
But he wants to meet everyone. He's a very social butterfly.
ACM member?
He's only 9.
He can actually, wait a minute, I shouldn't be saying that because, well actually wait a minute, I think we don't have, well actually you know what, talk to, talk to Terry because I think we have had some younger members. We don't have
Good
any.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to make an announcement that we have the bar until 9 p.m.
Wow, nice.
9 p.m. 4 hours.
Yeah. Woo!
Very important.
What? What did she say? I didn't hear it. I heard everybody drink. Aren't you going to cough to?
You want a dinner roll?
No, Megan.
Guess what?
Megan, just for a tip for next time. Just as a tip for next time, it's butter only. You don't put jelly. Well, okay, when you're in. Oh, I don't know the proper etiquette.
It's like my mother.
You normally don't put butter and jelly on a dinner roll. Not in public, anyway. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk harsh at you. I'm so sorry.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? At this time, I would like to ask Thomas Kearns to come forward. He has a special announcement that he would like to share with all of you. Please welcome Thomas Kearns.
Can I do it, Sonia? It's like, well, I moved
Hi,
it.
everybody. We were feeling pretty sad that Kimmy hasn't won any door prizes.
No.
So, Kimmy, come on up here.
Whoa. I wonder what they're going to do. This isn't planned. What are they going to do?
This is from the heart, from everybody here in this room, and even our brothers and sisters that didn't, as fortunate as we'd be here tonight. We truly, truly want you to know how much we appreciate the hard work and love that you poured into our affiliate and brought us out of some darker times to some better times. And we want you to know how much we love you. And so we don't want you to remember any of the bad times. So what we thought is we're going to sweep you up with chocolates. And then after you're done with the chocolates, then we have a gift card for you for the cheesecake.
Sports alerts, game update, score update, San Diego.
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, nice.
So,
Reporting. Duck Elder, hello.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
I wasn't expecting it at all.
Oh my gosh.
Sports alerts, game update, score update, San Diego 7, Nevada 7.
At my
Speak off.
good times and my low times.
Kimmy, you rock.
Well, thank you.
No, you really do. We're going to miss you. In fact, I'm trying not to cry. I know. I will not cry. I will not cry. I will not cry. I'm gonna cry. I cannot cry in public. No, I am the sound engineer. I cannot cry. I cannot cry. They can't hear me do it. No, not at all. I just have something in my eye. That's all.
So you can do not to cry.
Oh, I've never heard of that. All I know is I'm leaking. No, I'm kidding. My eyes are leaking.
What happens when you have a rattlesnake marry a mortician?
Oh no.
They receive wedding gifts labeled his and hers.
Oh! Mike, those are terrible. Why do we have to lose our best present? This is not fair. I mean, I know it's time to move on, but I mean, I know it's time to, like, you know, pass the baton, but she's really good, you know. But hey, I mean, if she's working in Washington D.C., then she's gonna have a lot. She's gonna be able to speak for us. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Yeah, but I still miss her presence as president. But I guess her job takes precedence over being president right now. I'm kidding. Yeah, Megan, you don't know. I mean, I'm not going to go into any detail, but she really did pull us out of dark times. I mean, you weren't around, I don't think you remember when this happened. I was there to see it fall down last year. I mean, I was there to see this. I will not cry. Not in front of you guys, anyway. Not in front of all my Facebook. Not in front of my Facebook friends. I just can't do. Oh, I missed the. Well, I wasn't there. Yeah, I heard the parents of blind children thing went well.
Yeah, I tried a lot. I missed most.
Now, what happened there? Because I mean,
told my story.
Oh, okay.
And then I lost it.
Oh no. See, I mean, I'm so used to. I mean, I used to be LDS, so I mean, I would give my testimony in church, and I just refused to cry. I just refuse to. I mean, I don't care if I'm being moved by the spirit or the universe or whatever. I just refuse to do it in public.
Are you finished now?
Oh, no, I'm not. No, just a few more bites. I just had a few more bites left, though. Thanks for asking, though. No, because then people take it away. Hey! You know?
Yeah, right. I know.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Meg, are you going to try any more of your salad?
It's really good, Megan. You okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case, are you alright?
You don't have a history. Not a very good one. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Very funny, you guys.
Megan, you're like a little sister to us, so that's why we're very overprotective of you. I know you don't like it. I know you don't, and I know you're gonna hate me even more. And you're stuck with me, by the way, as president.
I love it, Sarah.
I voted for you.
I know.
Sarah's our president for something.
You're stuck with me, so. Oh, Amanda, you got the Ken, you got the meeting. You got the Facebook, the thing in the Facebook group about the meeting next week, right?
No.
Yeah, you didn't get the. You're not getting notifications. It is. It's in. If it doesn't show up in your notifications, I think you have to like subscribe to them or something. Because I'm having.
Because I was on there. I didn't see it.
Because there are several members who don't get it in their notifications. No, I didn't see it. So
next week?
It is next week, yes, at my place.
Saturday, where at? Your place?
At my place, and I will not give this address here.
I had it, but I may have lost it, so I won't
Okay.
get it.
Yeah. Well, remember, I'm publicly.
It's easy from where we live. It's very easy to get.
Well, remember, I'm on the air right now, so I can't. So.
I was going to say, what, you don't want me showing up at your house?
Oh, you know, I just thought it was a party. I just wanted to make it clean up. I'll kill her. I really would.
Yeah. I know, I'll give it to you. Don't worry, you'll get it from me.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you told me.
I'm going to resend out the reminder on Monday. I hope I remember. I better remember. If I don't, my mom will remind me.
It was so good seeing your mom and dad here.
I didn't expect them to. I mean, I expected my mom to become a member, but I really didn't expect to have happen what my mom told me the news, by the way. I don't know if I was supposed to know. I don't know if I was supposed to know or not. Because I didn't get told. I didn't get told until this afternoon at 5 o'clock.
Well, she was elected at like, what time was that? It was at like 1:13.
May I have your attention?
Let's get ready to.
At this time, I would like to welcome to the mic the person who was the mastermind behind this wonderful, wonderful convention, Terry Ruff.
¿qué hora es?
So I want to apologize for a delayed dinner. We had the fortunate, what would you call it? The fortunate circumstance or the fortunate misfortune of having extra guests here. So this is our largest banquet ever. So I just want to thank everybody for being here.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
wonderful time, chit chat, network, and enjoy our Federation family.
I think that beer's getting to me.
It's not even halfway gone.
I know. No, I had a glass of wine beforehand though. So. And I'm
The
not.
wine's getting to you. Like, the beer is just at the bottom of the neck.
I know. I'm like, no, actually, the thing is, I normally go to sleep, so I'm going to be sleeping very well tonight.
Oh, good.
I haven't slept well in about 3 weeks.
See, if I drink that beer, I'd be on this table dancing.
Oh, no, you may not.
I'm about to be there. I'm about to be there. Megan's about to go get me a beer. I'm gonna get up on there with you and we're gonna dance. Oh yeah, I can't be the only one about ready.
No, actually, Megan, when I'm really drunk, I sleep. What? I sleep. It's really weird. I sleep, and then the next day I wake up with the meanest hangover, which, you know, I think I'm probably going to do the elections through Facebook. I mean, I kind of have no choice right now, but I can't. It's too bad I can't share that tweet. I can't share the Facebook video live thing with Twitter. I just don't know how. Well, I can't do it, but I'm hoping someone else can. Other people can.
Yeah, I was so hungover after my birthday. I was hungover
Are you
for 2 days. Oh my god. 2 days.
Jeez, Megan!
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a really good one. Yeah, I don't typically drink like
I don't know what's going. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Woo! I don't know what's happening. I've been yelling all day at everybody. Yeah, so. And then you do it again. Woo! Okay.
Anybody want a door prize? Anybody out there like Chipotle?
Yeah!
Anybody want a door prize? So 4 people want a door prize. Is that all?
Oh no.
Anybody here?
Woo! Wait, there's only 4. Come on, you guys! I can't believe it.
Are you
Come on!
Californians or are you Nevadans?
Wait a minute! Come on! Come on! Woo!
All right, this is going to be
Nice job, we have
$15 Chipotle gift card, and I do believe that this person is here. This door prize goes to Mark Rigabono.
I'd play your clip right now if I had it. I would play your clip, Mr. President, if I had it, but I don't. Sorry. I think I'm getting a little excited. I always.
Oh, my sister was yelling for me to fall.
Yeah, actually, I was dared into that clip for him, so.
You only want 2 prizes, so what?
Yeah, Megan, by tomorrow, I'm probably not going to have a voice. And by the way, my woos are all diaphragm, they're not chest. Let's hope we both don't. Let's hope none of us have to sing tomorrow. Because I don't think I can. Why did you have to choose low key, Megan? I wasn't happy with you. You had to choose such a low key. Oh God, really? You had to choose C. Well, you had to choose that for something. But I know, I'm not. I was struggling, man.
I'm trying to sing Flying Gravity and I can't hit that.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. I love the song, I just can't sing it.
Me neither.
The high one or the low one? No, the higher one I can hit, the lower one I can't.
The high one is killing me.
Don't try.
Do it together.
Don't do it. I mean, don't. Do not force yourself to sing that high note, because if it hurts, don't. If you feel like you're forcing yourself, don't. Because, I mean, you probably are a true alto. You know, I'm not.
We need to sing that every
Oh, thank you so much. It's been like 4 years. It's been like 2 or 3. I was supposed to learn it for someone's birthday, but sadly they broke up with their boyfriend. So, you know, I guess I wait. Now, do I wait? What's the etiquette on this? I think I wait.
I know.
I'll go then.
We're a casual family around here.
Jeez, I hope I can do this. Oh, there we go.
My dad forgot to put them down. She's like beating, she's free.
Why don't they have rubber knives?
This has been so fun.
Okay.
What is this? Chicken?
Ah, doggone it.
Yeah, I know the
I'm going to move your glass up just a
Done it.
wee bit here.
Okay, now I'm frustrated. I don't know. Oh, yum. That's going to be so good. I have not made au gratin potatoes in years. Yes! There won't be any. I'm on a break, dude. I don't know who's talking to me, but yeah, I need to eat. I'm on a break. I'm having fun over here. If you can't hear it, I'm smiling, by the way.
Yeah, me and Phil are hanging out. You got problems
That
with
is
that,
good.
man? Take it up with me.
It's good. Good. It tastes like a sweet gravy or something.
Yeah, like a wine reduction probably.
I don't know. I can't taste the difference. I can't taste if there's been wine added. I never could taste that. Hey! That was a Cabernet that I drank. I hope my parents aren't tuned in. They're on Facebook.
It could be.
They'll be proud, but I think, well, no. I mean, I don't think they'll care that I drink. I am.
Then they will be proud.
They already are. I don't know why.
All the wonderful things, Sarah.
For me, I mean, I don't know. For me, all this is just normal. So for me, it's like, I'm a sound engineer. I've got a degree in business and music and technology. So, okay, I was yelling at everybody. But for me, that was just normal. I don't want to do it again for about a year. But for me, you know, this is just normal. So I don't know. I really don't know why anyone's proud of me, because it's like, you know, this is what I do for a.
Are you kidding? You're amazing.
I do this for a. Well, I haven't done this for a living yet, but I do this for a. I'm supposed to be doing this for a living. I mean, I sell my music and stuff, but I don't think.
I wish I could love a DJ like you.
I mean, actually, one thing I might try if I ever get the chance is to DJ, but I have no rhythm.
I have a Wego.
Oh, the Wecos. Actually, the Wecos I heard are really good. Nice. I have like no rhythm though. I mean, it's funny. I can conduct choirs, but I cannot. I cannot use my imagination to beat match. And my library just won't work.
Are you kidding? Remember that one dope song that you made with
Star Wars and CNN?
That was so cool!
I put that together by hand. That was not with a control surface.
Wow.
I think I said surface. I hope I said surface.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, Kimmy.
No, it's Terry.
Terry, yes.
If you want it.
Oh yeah, sure. Let me. I have to stand up.
Music, I have
to stand up. Man, why would you? I'm a little drunk. No. Let me help you.
Karaoke club, we don't need to keep about October.
Bookmark the secret.
I would like lovely black family.
What you making you get up and do, sir? Got it?
Yeah, I have to stand up. It sucks. No, I can do it.
And you're charging as well.
It was you. I didn't think it was right.
Why would you carry a bottle of ranch in your purse?
Why wouldn't you? Actually, ranch is amazing.
I like ranch in my chicken.
Hell yeah, everybody likes ranch. I think I'll put some like Johnny Rocket.
See, I'm not the only one.
I'm very picky about my ranch. I'm very picky about everything. But my ranch, I like to make it. I get the powdered ranch, and then I use sour cream and milk. I don't use mayonnaise because that's just weird. I use sour cream and milk and then milk packet.
That just sounds amazing.
The ranch in the bottle is sour to me.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
You know, like when you go to a restaurant and you get like buttermilk ranch, that's how it ends up turning out if you use the powdered ranch. With the sour cream and milk. Let's try that one. But I don't do the mayonnaise because I don't know. Mayonnaise goes on a sandwich. It's half mayonnaise, half sour cream. I just double the sour cream.
Sorry, guys.
Do it. It's good.
Sorry. I heard that.
Hey, this girl is amazing.
Now you guys can hear my
mayonnaise.
Oh,
You said ranch.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, no.
Yes. Yeah, you really did. I thought I was right. I know. You guys want to Johnny Rocket?
My mom was for school one day and she thought it was going to be the greatest thing ever, best song in the world. She didn't tell me I needed a refrigerator, so I had it sitting in my locker all day. I ate it at lunch, felt fine, went home, and died. Yes, my mother food poisoned me. Mayonnaise.
Oh!
I just want you to on that and know mayonnaise is still in the fridge.
You didn't know how to do mayonnaise.
My mom used to put like well, you stuff with me.
I thought it was going to be. I know, I hear that all the time.
That's okay. You know what my mom used to me one time? She told me that I got into a school I didn't get into.
I misread it for a moment. I just realized a minute later you didn't actually make it.
Yeah, well, I only posted it on Facebook.
Wait, you posted on Facebook?
Yeah, and then I was like, wait, I missed like the letter and people know me. They're like, oh,
I thought you made it, so I just wasn't. I assumed you made it.
I couldn't.
What was it? A school she was trying to get into.
I was trying to get into LDA.
I can't remember how the letter was written. I'm like, you made it. And she was like, yeah, you know, it's like, oh, wait. She did it.
Yeah, but you guys do the thing that I. Yeah.
Over here, Sarah.
Coming. Right in your chair.
Got it, thank you.
Why am I losing my head? I don't know why.
You're letting her know. Well, you were yelling at
I was like yelling my name and losing my head.
Sarah, you know how you were getting me and Amanda?
Yes.
I always thought we sounded alike.
You do.
And one time, we even had one of, like, I think Amanda was hanging out with a friend.
So sorry, guys.
I'm like, this is Amanda's mom. She's like, this is Amanda. And I'm like, I can tell this is Amanda.
I'm gonna go underneath your feet, Mo,
Okay.
because I just wanted to. I mean, it'll just be easier. That way I can actually find the thing when I'm done. Okay. Oh, really? I didn't do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, who wants a door prize?
Woo!
All right, so I heard JJ wants a door prize.
Woo!
All right, so this door prize is a bunch of Braille stuff. It's a Braille cup, a Braille card, and some Braille soap.
Braille is beautiful.
Because after all, Braille is beautiful.
None.
So,
I do not know any of them.
this door prize is
I've
going
had to hear it
to
Weeks.
Ryan Hernandez.
Woo!
So I assume Ryan Hernandez is here.
Mr. Vice President. Woo! Oh!
Ryan, are you here?
He's coming up.
Woo! Congratulations, Mr. Vice President.
All right, everybody.
Woo!
All right. So, at our banquets, we typically have a tradition where our special family member who comes and represents the national president comes and talks to us. Well, before we get into that, I want to tell a little bit of a story because it's important that you know some things. As I talked about earlier today, I was afforded an opportunity to be an intern this summer at the National Federation of the Blind Journeyman Institute. On my second day there, I was walking through Charter Hall, which is a hallway full of all of the charters of all 52 affiliates, and I hung it right into the lunchroom. I wanted to get some coffee. And all day I was looking for one of my fellow interns, and I had no idea where this person was. The person was wearing a blue shirt. I knew that much because I had seen him earlier today. But beyond that, I hadn't seen him. I was getting a little bit worried. Well, silly me, I decided to rely on my residual vision, and I saw somebody with a blue shirt.
Uh-oh.
And I said, "Hey! There you are. Where you been all day? I've been looking for you." And I got back, huh? What do you mean? Where have I been when? Well, one thing that I learned from not just that interaction, but my interactions throughout the summer, was that our guest, our family member, our brother, is very much just like every single one of us. I'd like to please have a warm welcome for the President of the National Federation of the Blind, Mark Riccobona.
introduction. Good evening, fellow Federationists. Let's see. We're going to adjust this one. All right. Can you hear me in the back of the room?
Of course.
We might talk about the back of the room later.
What?
Let's see. There's an envelope up here. Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here this evening. Greetings to all my Federation family members and to the number of guests that we have here tonight, many of whom I had the opportunity to meet earlier. It's really a pleasure to have you here for our banquet. Record attendance. I love that. I love that.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Sign of things to come, I think.
Voiceover on. Facebook. Recording. Screen.
So I'm trying an experiment here, which is using this Braille no touch. And the screen just went dead.
Uh-oh.
I want to, before I begin, again, give a shout out to my wife Melissa, who would have loved to be here this evening. She's at home with our 3 children, and she's a big part of what makes it practical for me to go around the country and do work on behalf of the National Federation of the Blind. And she, besides being mother to our 3 kids and a great advocate, she does a lot of her own volunteer work on behalf of the Federation. And so it always comes to mind for me when I come to these banquets and think about the things I want to talk about, how important it is that Melissa Riccobono contributes to our organization. I was thinking about what to talk about this evening and what messages I would want to convey, especially in this time when we as an organization are growing, we're bringing lots of new people in. The banquet is a time for us to reflect upon where we've been and where we want to go through our own personal experiences. And a quote from Martin Luther King comes to mind. Martin Luther King said that human progress is neither automatic nor inevitable. Every step toward the goal of justice requires sacrifice, suffering, and struggle. And the tireless exertions and passionate concerns of dedicated individuals are critical to progress. I thought about what I might tell you tonight at this banquet and what you might not know about here in Nevada. There's some very learned folks here. And I'm pretty sure, being a Midwestern boy like myself, that I can talk to you about how to grow good corn. You might not know about that. So I'm going to talk to you about that tonight. And it's important because in the National Federation of the Blind, you know, we don't just invite you to the corn roast. We make it possible for you to know how to grow your own corn.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, we teach you how to do that and how to make it the best corn you can have.
Sorry.
A lot of people are saying, what? Thank you, Sarah.
Sorry.
You know, blindness and what we think about blindness is constructed slowly over time. I like to think of it as our goal should be to have a healthy harvest about how we think about blindness, but in many ways the negative messages about blindness that we experience are like weeds growing around us. And I want to tell you a little bit about my younger experience so you understand the process that I went through. And I think it might ring with some of what you've been through. I was diagnosed as being legally blind at age 5. I have glaucoma and aniridia. And at age 5, they determined I was legally blind. My parents, both good Midwestern folks, neither of them went to college. We didn't have any blind people in our family. They didn't know what blindness was or was not, or what impact it could have on my life. They relied on the professionals to tell them what the possibilities were. And a lot of times, the professionals didn't tell them too much. They had no frame of reference about blindness, and so they had to rely on those who were supposed to be skilled in working with blind people. Mostly, that resulted in, for me, I grew up as a regular kid around the neighborhood. I played with firecrackers.
Whoa! Oh, yeah! Whoa!
Me too. You know, rode bicycles, skateboards, and jumped out of windows. I don't know why we jumped out of windows. Seemed fun at the time. And over time, I would get messages about my capacity as a blind person that changed the way I thought about the future. I started using large print books in 3rd grade, was doing fine, nobody suggested anything else. I had been walking to school as a neighborhood school in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, about 6 blocks from my house. I'd been walking back and forth since 1st grade, and 3rd grade was the first time that I had an orientation and mobility assessment. The orientation mobility instructor came and walked me around the neighborhood. Well, I've been walking that path for 2 years. Didn't matter if I could see or not. I understood where every crack was in the sidewalk. I walked it every day and on weekends, and I knew where everything was. And the orientation mobility specialist said, well, it seems like you're doing fine. I guess we don't need to do anything more with you. Oh. I got to 4th grade, and it was getting harder to read stuff. Back in those days, I say this, it makes me sound old. We had worksheets that were printed on mimeograph.
Oh, I don't remember.
There's a lot of people that don't know what mimeograph is. Anyway, it was this awful blue ink that nobody could read, let alone a kid who was legally blind. And so the vision teacher would come by, and she would help me fill out the worksheet. She was kind of a glorified reader. She didn't talk to me about blindness or what techniques I could use as a blind person or how I might read. She helped me fill out the printed worksheets, and that's about all she did. When I got to 5th grade, I couldn't read the large print books anymore. Oh, no. And I didn't have any magnification systems, so I started looking around, and the only thing I had was a monocular. Now, binoculars are really meant for distant viewing, but I used it to read large print books. Okay. And nobody ever suggested there was a better way to do it. Nobody ever said, you know, we might be able to teach you some skills that will help you. I hated reading. It was a struggle, but I had to work hard. That was the only thing I knew to do to get by. Now, when I got to 6th grade, you get interested in things like girls and football. And in gym class, we had a drill where you were supposed to run a U-shaped pattern. No problem. I know what a U looks like. And at the peak of the U, you were supposed to catch a football. Now, I knew how to run, and I knew what a U was, and I knew what a football was, and I knew the football was coming.
Take your place.
And I figured I'd want to be like everybody else, so I'd run, knowing there was no chance in the world of catching the football. Sort of like Charlie Brown, you know. You kind of wonder why he kept running when he knew he was never going to kick the football.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd run and I'd throw my hands up and I'd never catch the football. And you know, one time the kids were making fun of me. And of course I was devastated by this because there were girls around. And my teacher, my gym teacher, he wanted to cultivate hope in me. He wanted to keep me understanding that there was possibilities for me. And so he sat me down and told me that don't worry, someday you'll get contacts and everything will be fine.
Okay.
Vision is a requirement for success.
No.
These notions of blindness, the negative notions, keep growing around you like weeds. I went to a very rough middle school in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It was rough, inner city school, and my job was to keep my head down and not get into trouble. It was a very rough place to be. And I became an expert at faking it because I never saw a teacher that specialized in blindness for my entire time in middle school. I sat in the back of the room, and I don't know about tonight, but at least in my middle school, the back of the room was not where the smartest guys hung out. So no offense to the guys.
Sports alerts. Game update. Score update. Sandy, keep going.
But I could hide back there and I could pass. I was an expert at passing. I could fake it with the best of them. And I could listen to stuff and kind of memorize it. And I could get the other guys to help me fill out the worksheets, sometimes with their answers, sometimes with mine. And I got by. In 8th grade science class, for example, the first thing you were supposed to do every day was come in and copy stuff down off the board. Now, it's not great education, I admit that, but there was no way I was walking up to the board to try to see it. I got someone else to write the stuff down for me. I don't know, maybe it was charisma, maybe it was I had some extra candy or something. I don't know how I even got them to do it.
Sports alerts. Game update.
We'd
Score.
sit in the back of science class then and we'd play table football.
Screen curtain off.
If you don't know, you
Screen curtain off.
a little piece of paper
Speech off.
and a triangle.
Oh, I remember doing that.
Hours of entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
I was an expert at faking it. I happened to pick a high school. I happened to pick a high school that had blind students in it.
Oh.
It was a high school that specialized in business, and I thought, business, that's something I could do. I'd love to run my own business. And the high school happened to have a resource room for blind students. First time I ever knew there were other blind people. High school. And there was an opportunity to cultivate hope. The teacher that ran the resource room for blind students was a blind person. Kind of. He had RP. And he read Braille with his eyes.
Oh.
Pretty good at faking it, too. Didn't really know he was a blind person much. And so when I got there, I decided I was top of the heap of blind people.
Oh.
Number one, I was smarter than bunches of them. Number two, I worked harder than probably all of them. And I could see a little bit, which made me king of the hill, at least for the totally blind guys. I did not realize at the time that they suffered from the same low expectations that I experienced. Because I thought I was different. Either I could see a little bit better, I worked harder, I didn't find anything in common with them. And so I went on my way and tried to get involved with stuff. Now, Michael's over here, he's a debate expert. I joined debate my freshman year. I was teamed up with a guy from the football team.
Oh,
He spent a lot
wow.
of time in the back of the room, too. And I was first pro because I could do that. I could memorize an 8-minute speech, no problem.
Whoa.
Wow.
But when
Nice.
it came to rebuttal, forget it.
Oh.
Because I couldn't take my own notes. I couldn't read supporting materials. All I could do was give that one 8-minute speech. My sophomore year came around and things were a little bit busier, and so the coach came and said, now, have you memorized the speech? First tournament's coming up. I said, nope, haven't memorized it yet. He said, well, I guess you can't be on the team then.
Oh.
And I went away and never came back.
Oh.
I didn't have a better answer. There was always some reason why. I'm a big baseball fan, root for the Milwaukee Brewers. Used to love going down to the old stadium, County Stadium, watching
baseball game. So when it was time to find a real job, I did have a job as a paper boy. I don't know if there still are paper boys, but I thought the best place you could work was the baseball stadium. I went down and convinced them to hire me to be an usher. I don't know how I did it. But I faked it. I was great. The first assignment I got, work assignment, was a Green Bay Packers game. At that time, the Packers played 3 of their home games at County Stadium in Milwaukee. It was October of 1992. Packers versus Eagles. Let's see if we got any sports fans.
I remember that one. Oh, no,
First game with the Green Bay Packers, Brett Favre's first game. And I was an usher. And I was assigned to the bleachers. Well, it's pretty much the equivalent of the back of the room for the stadium. It was the cheapest, drunkest section of the stadium. And I had a great technique worked out because I could ask people what their ticket said, and I could point to where they needed to go. That's pretty much all I could do. And I was supposed to keep drunk people off the field. That was kind of interesting, too. I one time asked somebody what their seats were, and they told me, and I turned around to point, and up from behind, this is October, it was cold as could be, a guy was coming with his son and a tray of hot chocolate. Yeah, exactly. And he wasn't too happy. And something funny happened. I decided, I really didn't want this job in the first place. That stupid job. I didn't want that job. Of course I wanted the job. But I was great at convincing myself that it was just something I didn't want to do. Because I was faking it. And the weeds kept growing around me all of the time. I could tell you about prom, but I won't. Especially the glass door I walked into. And I was good at faking it. And when I was a senior in high school, I hadn't known that Braille was a big deal because the guy I knew read Braille with his eyes, so that was my mentor. And they said to me, when I was a senior in high school, we can teach you Braille if you want to learn it. I thought, man, I'm a senior in high school. I got 2 study halls. Why would I want to learn it? I didn't have any clue why I would want to learn it. I didn't know anybody that did anything interesting with it. So I didn't. I graduated from high school. I got a parting gift from my teacher of a fold-up white cane. Don't know what I was supposed to do with it. The teacher that I had, who was a blind guy, did do one good thing, and got me to go to the University of Wisconsin. And I showed up at the University of Wisconsin to study business, and I studied all of the time. I had to. I had no techniques. I had no skills. And eventually, the weeds became too much. I was drowning. And I was about to fail a bunch of classes. My relationships were falling apart because I certainly had very low expectations for myself. And I was fortunate in 1996, as I was finishing my sophomore year, that I got a scholarship from the National Federation of the Blind of Wisconsin. And they said, now, as part of this scholarship, you have to go to this convention in Anaheim, California. Sounds pretty good to a guy in college. And they said, now, you're probably going to have to fly there by yourself. So I rummaged around in the closet to get the old fold-up white cane out. I didn't know how to use it or what it would do, but I figured I should have it. And I got on the airplane, flew across the country to Anaheim, California, staying at the Penny Sleeper Hotel. It is exactly how it sounds.
Oh, wow.
The main convention hotel was the Hilton. I walked into the Hilton Anaheim,
Oh, I've
and
been to
it
that
was
one.
like I had a soil transplant. I walked into the convention, and it was immediately different than anything else that I knew. There were blind people running circles around me. I had to find a blind person to read me the agenda because I couldn't read it in any format you offered it. And everywhere I turned, there were blind people who said to me, you know, you can do better than you're doing, and we'll teach you how. And sometimes the teaching was intentional, sometimes unintentional. I couldn't tell the difference when. You know, I went to lunch with one of the student division leaders. We went to a place that was away from the hotel, and he says, you know, we have to run back to the hotel. I'm late. And I'm thinking, you know, I'm not late for anything. Why do I have to run back to the hotel? And so it's 106 degrees outside, Anaheim, California. We're running down this boulevard, no sidewalks with these canes, and I'm thinking, this is crazy. It was something different.
Wow.
And it led, for me, to many hard seasons of planting and nurturing my own understanding of blindness. And it doesn't happen overnight. It does not happen overnight. And it was hard to believe what the Federation said. It's respectable to be blind. Who ever heard of a ridiculous idea like that? Blind people can compete on terms of equality. I've been getting time and a half for my exams. I loved it. Compete on terms of equality? Really? See, the Federation provides some important elements, essential elements, to harvest our lives in a positive way. And the first is the Federation soil. I like to call this space here that we create with each other. This space that really is normal. And there's nothing that equals the space that we create together in the Federation. The second is the tools of cultivation, the kernels of knowledge that we offer in our philosophy about blindness, and the tips and tricks that we share with each other about how we as blind people do the things we need to do to compete. But the third, and I think maybe the most important element, is that we get to be part of the Federation co-op. That we get the advantage of what everybody else in this organization puts into it. And in fact, if we don't put anything in, we still get a bunch of it. But when we start putting our own effort into this organization, something magical happens. And that is, we get more out of it than we put into it. That the real learning comes when we come to this Federation soil and we decide to harvest great things for each other. And no matter how well I thought I was doing, how well I thought I was getting along with this Federation philosophy, some weed would pop up. And I'd have to call one of my buddies in the Federation and say, you know what ridiculous thing just happened to me? Or, I'm really upset because I just experienced this. And Federationists would always bring me back to understanding that it's what we harvest, the understanding that we harvest about blind people and the truth about blindness that truly sets us free. And I went on to have some great employment experiences. I was a national executive trainee for Sears. Folded a lot of shirts, like all the trainees. And I was testing the Federation philosophy all the time, and I got into advocating for the education of blind children. And one day, the state superintendent of public instruction in the state of Wisconsin said to me, why don't you apply to be the director of this agency?
Oh, wow.
Now I was 23 years old. I didn't know anything about education except the miserable experience I had, which was exactly the experience he wanted. Because I knew what not to do. And I got hired at just short of my 24th birthday to lead a $6.1 million agency for the education of blind children. And I was still learning about what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go. And after a while, I didn't think I could make much more change where I was, and I was trying to figure out what to do, and I went to talk to a friend and mentor of mine by the name of Mark Maurer, who is serving as president of the National Federation of the Blind. And he asked me an interesting question. He said, well, what do you want to do? And I had been used to faking it for a long time before I met the Federation, and to trying to get on the path that I thought other people wanted me to have. I realized I had never thought about what did I want to do. And what did I think I could do as a blind person. I told him I thought the niftiest thing to do would be to work for the National Federation of the Blind. So after a grueling set of questions, he hired me.
Wow.
And I showed up to work one day, first day, and said, here I am, what am I going to do? And he said, were you at the National Convention last year? I said, yeah, I was there. He said, did you hear me tell the members of the Federation that we're going to have a science program? I said, I heard that. Great idea. He said, I want you to go work on that program.
Oh.
I said, great. What's the plan?
You got to come up with it.
He said, that's why I hired you. I thought, you promised all these guys you got to get to work. And it taught me a lesson that you can create something only out of a dream.
Cool.
All right.
And in the meantime, I got married to my wife, Melissa, who's also blind. We moved to Baltimore and bought a house, pretty successful. You think, we got this figured out. We got this blindness stuff figured out. We have a great job, house, paying taxes, married, had our first child, Austin, was born in 2006.
Oh. Wow.
And we don't need this Federation thing as much as we used to.
Uh-oh.
Of course, that's where the lesson of growing good corn comes in. Y'all know how to grow good corn, right?
No.
I knew somebody didn't know. Well, I grew up in Wisconsin, and one time there was a farmer that was renowned for growing the best corn. Year after year, he won the blue ribbon at the state fair. Every year. And a reporter, probably from CNN, found out something interesting. Found out he was sharing his seed corn with his neighbors. He went to the farmer. He said, I got to figure this out. He said, sir, don't you want to win the blue ribbon? He said, oh yeah, absolutely. He said, then why are you sharing your best seed corn with your neighbors? Farmer, being a wise Wisconsin farmer and not very tolerant of reporters, said, well, son, I guess you just don't understand. You see, what happens is when the corn is growing and it's ripening, the wind picks up pollen from the ripening corn and swirls it from field to field.
Oh.
If my neighbors grow inferior corn, it doesn't really matter what I do. The quality of my corn will degrade over time. The only way for me to grow good corn is to help my neighbors grow good corn. The farmer understood something that is at the heart of what we do in the National Federation of the Blind. We teach each other how to be successful as blind people. But the only way we continue to do that and we continue to expand the limits for ourselves is by helping blind people around us do better. And in fact, it's in the teaching where a lot of our learning happens.
Oh, man.
Now, you heard Kimmy talk about the chainsaw. Now, the chainsaw activity is a great activity. And we would get groups of kids to come in.
You all right?
And I would call up our president and I would say, we got these kids coming in, you should teach them how to use the chainsaw.
Oh, okay.
And one time Dr. Maurer said, you know, I can't do this forever. We're going to have to get some other people to teach the chainsaw. I said, well, that's a good idea. And the next time some kids came in, I called them up and said, now, we got some kids coming in. We need you to teach them how to use the chainsaw. Now, this for those of you who don't know, we sometimes, as a confidence-building activity, get blind people to run a chainsaw. There's no label on it that says vision is a requirement for success.
Okay.
And so...
How?
So, Dr. Maurer said, well, we've got to get some other people to teach it.
You can't.
I said, well, who do you have in mind? He said, well, get some, whoever wants to do it. I thought, well, kind of be interesting to do. So I went down and Dr. Maurer taught us how to use the chainsaw, and it's kind of interesting. He says, here, I'm going to pass you the chainsaw while it's running. So we learned how to cut wood with a chainsaw, and so the next group came in and he said, now who's going to teach? I said, well, I guess I am. He said, well, I'll come down to be helpful. Now, I don't know what I thought he was going to do, help, but he stood over there in the corner, and I worked with the first person and told him everything 15 times because I was more nervous than they were. We started the chainsaw up, and the young lady from Texas cut the log and put the chainsaw down, and I thought, ooh, made it through the first one. Nothing happened. Because here's the deal. I knew I could use the chainsaw as a blind person. Teaching it as a blind person was an entirely different idea.
It really is.
And Dr. Maurer said, well, seems like this is going well. I'm leaving.
You're on your own end.
Yeah.
That's the belief that we have in each other as blind people. He knew that the chainsaw could be used by a blind person, and he knew it could be taught. And he knew enough about me to know that I would handle it responsibly. He knew something that even I didn't know. And it expanded my understanding of myself and the world around me. So maybe we'll get Kimmy to teach the chainsaw one of these times.
Yeah, Kimmy! Woo!
And you wonder, do you still need this federation? My daughter Oriana was born 2010, our second child.
Woo!
We were in the midst of putting together a car that a blind person could drive, and
I remember this.
My daughter was born, and we were there in the hospital, and you go over to the place where they're poking and prodding her, and I went to pick her up, and the doctor says, now, on Monday, we want you to call a pediatric ophthalmologist because your daughter's eyes don't respond as expected.
Oh, no.
And my heart stopped. Not because of blindness. I knew what to do about that. But I had a flashback instantly of all the miserable educational experiences I had as a blind person faking it, and I didn't want that to be my daughter's experience. And I recognized that I'd been working on the education of blind children for 10 years, and it wasn't any better than the miserable experience that I had. It's one of the experiences that made me rededicate myself to the work of our organization. Because I need it as much as you need it, if you're here for your first time or your 10th time. telling the parents earlier, when I get into an IEP meeting, and I've been there as an advocate and as an administrator, but when I'm there as a parent, all I think about is who do I need to strangle in this room? It's miserable. And that's why I need the Federation, because I need members of the Federation to go there with me. To help me stay grounded, because I'm invested in a different way. And we put together a car that a blind person could drive shortly after that. Taught me something about where the limits are for blind people. In fact, I don't know where they are anymore. And when you open yourself to this organization and you bring your family into being part of this organization, my kids have grown up as part of this organization. My son, Austin, is sighted, is born first, and my daughter, Elizabeth, the second daughter, was born in 2012. She has the same eye condition as Oriana and I. And our kids grow up in the Federation, and they teach us about the Federation every day. I took Austin to his first day of kindergarten. It's always a fun experience. And parents tend to hang around for an hour or two, and then they kick you out. So I'm standing there in the back of the room, first day of kindergarten, and my son's there, and he's smiling, and I'm thinking, am I really going to leave him here? And one of the other kids, you hear him say, "What's wrong with that guy's eyes?"
Oh.
Talking about me. And I'm thinking, I can't slap this kid. How do I respond?
No.
And I'm working this through, and my son, Austin, just says, "He's just blind."
Woo!
He's grown up in the Federation, and it's no big deal. And he taught me something about it that day. Because he's involved in the Federation. That the experiences that we have, no matter how much we think we know, we continue to evaluate ourselves, which the Federation gets us to do, is to continue to evaluate who we are, what we do, and how we can be better. And we hear some people say, well, I can't be like those super blind people. But each and every one of us in this room know we're not super. We're just continuing to try every day to make our lives even better. And in fact, the sighted people who hang around us get better because they pick up on this culture that we have. And an idea of how we share with each other and raise expectations for each other is the only thing that made me ever think that I could be president of this dynamic organization. The thing that makes it practical for me, and I'm supposed to do a lot of stuff on behalf of you. You expect me to go to the CEO of Microsoft and tell him how it is, and how his stuff isn't accessible, and how he better get right on it. The only reason I can do that is because of what you continue to teach me about the capacity of blind people and our ability to compete on terms of equality. And it's only through the belief that you have for me and the love that I share back to you that we can continue to grow good corn together. And we do that through a faith in each other that Dr. Tenbrook said was a faith that could move mountains and mount movements. Because it expresses what I experience in this organization every day. We also don't let each other get too big of heads. You know,
I sure found that out today.
I was talking to her the other day, and she was annoyed about something. Probably she didn't get her way. So I finally said to her, you know, Oriana, just, live the life you want. She said, I can't. The adults keep stopping me. So even our blind kids are pushing back on us. But it's because we come together in this organization and we challenge each other out of love and respect, that we're able to do things that even we didn't expect were possible.
Yeah, like today.
And I think this banquet here tonight and this convention this weekend is a great example of the corn that's being grown right here in this affiliate. Dozens of examples that we've heard already this weekend. Now we have Michael over here. And he's influenced a lot of people in this room. And between Michael and Tom and I don't know who else, I was impressed to learn about what's happening at the University of Nevada.
Yeah.
Going to be one of the leading university systems for accessibility. That's because of the work and influence of people right here in this room. And I've been watching what my friend Terry Rupp's been doing. I've known Terry for a long time. And I've been listening to what the parents have been talking about. And almost everybody I've come across this weekend has talked about something that Terry's done for them. She hasn't promoted it. She just did it because it was the right thing to do. And there's dozens of other people in this room that have been doing that sort of thing. And for me, I find it really impressive and heartwarming to see the way that we have a team that's coming together to build this into one of our best affiliates in the Federation. And one of the reasons we've gotten here needs to be acknowledged is because of the person that currently serves as president of this affiliate. I thought she had something on the ball, so I hired her. And we only hire the best.
Yeah, she is.
But we're not done yet. There's still a lot of corn to be grown, a lot of things to be harvested in our federation, and it's only going to happen if we continue to work together, if we continue to build each other up, if we continue to share with each other. And I need your involvement not only here in the Federation in Nevada. I need it across the nation. I need you to be involved in our national movement. I need you to contribute to what we're doing all across the country. From your local chapter to the state affiliate to our national convention. I need you to be fully engaged in helping us grow great corn. And I recognize that as part of that commitment, you require of me to do everything that I can to make this organization the strongest, liveliest it's ever been. And I'm prepared to do that with all of the tools and confidence that the Federation has given to me. But I can't do it without you. And I will never ask you to do something that I am not prepared to do. But tonight, I ask you for yourself, for the blind people around you in this room, and for the other members of the Federation to march together with us to grow the best possible Federation corn ever. I believe we can do it. I believe we will do it. And together, we will transform dreams into reality. Let's go build a national Federation.
Thank you, President Riccobona. That was wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
One more round
Woo!
of applause, please. I think we should have a door prize. Who wants a door prize? All right, so in honor of that wonderful, wonderful speech, we're going to be giving away some wonderful, wonderful homemade plum wine made by our wonderful Thomas Kerr. And this door prize goes to a good friend of mine, a brother, one of our family members who traveled across the nation from Michigan, JJ Madden. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you win a door prize. Can I have a runner to run this back to JJ?
That may be the smartest idea.
Hey, JJ, you got me for the third time at the table. If my name was on the list, I might have won.
All right. So,
There's a beautiful motto right there.
may I have your attention, please? So, earlier today, I persuaded several of you to sign up for the PAC plan. And I said that I would talk about the PAC plan again. Earlier today, we passed Connecticut.
Yeah!
Which makes us awesome. But we could be a lot more awesome than that. Can anybody besides JJ or Jen or Terry tell me what PAC stands for?
I'm not saying a word.
No, that's not it.
Okay, yes I did. I'm still not saying a word.
Close. It is the pre-authorized contribution.
Oh, I thought it was check. Okay,
So-
cool, I learned something new.
So, again, just to remind
Pre-authorized
everyone,
contribution. Okay,
the
cool.
pre-authorized contributions are an opportunity for us, the membership, to allow for pre-authorized charges or contributions to be pulled directly from our bank accounts or credit cards or debit cards or whatever you want to use. Probably even something, I don't know, I'm only 21, I can't think of before bank accounts.
Cash.
Anyway. Sorry, JJ, what did you say?
Oh, we're just putting up the watch. We're good.
Oh, I was trying to get some help at the before bank accounts.
I said cash.
Right in the corner.
Cash, Michael.
I would like to give this opportunity, though, to see if we can get any other folks who would like to contribute to the PAC plan. The minimum contribution is $5. You can sign up online.
Let's see.
I can also jot down your information and connect with you later and give you the form at a later date.
Bring it here.
But do we have any volunteers to sign up for the PAC plan?
No.
Right here.
Back for family, no food.
Guys trying to volunteer? Aren't you?
Who is over here?
Oh, Ryan, I'm sorry.
Ryan? Ryan! How much, Ryan? $5?
Wait, that's like saying who I voted for right there.
Oh! Clever.
No, 10.
10. Excellent! Woo!
Go, Mr. Vice President!
So, just so you all know, if we reach $40,
Oh, I get 20.
Beyonce will sing the PAC song. And if we don't reach $40, she's convinced me to sing it. If you really don't want to hear me sing it, it's as bad as my jokes.
It's interesting.
So we're at 10. Anybody else? We're at $10.
I am not singing the...
$5 is equivalent to 1 cup of coffee at Starbucks.
I'm not singing the PAC song. I don't know it.
$5 anybody.
Go to 20, I'll give you myself.
Do you know the PAC
I
song,
heard 20.
Megan?
20 from who?
No, I got
Yeah, neither do I.
I guess it was a joke. $5. Anybody want to sign up for the PAC plan?
I don't know the PAC song, the PAC plan song.
I don't think anybody does.
Oh, there's got to be someone who knows
I'll
it.
start singing.
No!
I'm gonna expand my plan, my contribution to $10.
$10. Sorry, what, Megan?
What? All right there, Megan.
You'll raise it to 10?
Whoa!
Excellent. $10. Anybody else?
I'll do 10.
$10. Anybody else? Pack plan. We're getting close. $5. John Suzuki.
James
and Regina, up from 10 to 20. Another 5.
Woo! Anybody else?
Did you hear back here? Did you hear James and Regina?
I did not.
James and Regina, up from 10 to 20 a month.
Whoa!
That's what I like to hear. Anybody else? Anybody else?
Where do we put it, Michael?
Kim said that she will bring the forms tomorrow, and so if you want to fill out the form tomorrow.
Oh no, I have the money now.
So the way that PAC works is each month they withdraw an automatic contribution from your bank account.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay, because I have it now.
Sorry, you can't do that. I would just like to remind everyone that the PAC contributions go to funding things like our Youth Slam, which President Riccoboni and several others talked about earlier today, which is a program dedicated to helping our blind youth find the beauty of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, as well as getting Santa Claus's letters transcribed into Braille for our children, the Early Explorers program, and other educational opportunities. Do I have any other contributions? We definitely made it past 40.
Yeah. Oh, woo! Woo! We don't have to use that. You don't have to say.
I guess Tom doesn't want to hear me sing.
Nobody does. We heard the.
Well,
no, we heard
before I pass the mic to Bree Brown,
no, he's cool.
I have one more joke for you guys.
Hey, he's cool. He's cool still.
So, I thought I was going to be very sad when my flashlight's battery died.
Oh no!
But instead I was delighted.
Oh.
Okay, without any further ado, to sing you the song, Bree Brown.
Y'all need a swing back.
Yeah,
Sign up today. You need your contributions right away. The battles can be won. Woo!
Thank you, friends. Now I can be proud and start harassing telling other federationists that they're not quite as good as Nevada. With that being said, the next portion of our banquet is really important, and as a student, it is near and dear to my heart. Here in Nevada and throughout the nation, the National Federation of the Blind truly believes in equal access to education. We also believe in the power of students. We have a national student division as well as a student division here in Nevada. Shout out to our new board, which is President Brooke Towsley, Vice President Jason Alamillo, Treasurer Ryan Hernandez, and Secretary Megan Bolton.
Wow! Congratulations, Megan!
With that being said, though we can all agree that college is filled with lots of fun and lots of games, there is a serious portion to college, and that's the scholarship that we do. Grades are important. It's not all about, which fraternity is throwing the biggest party.
No.
Kappa Sigma.
Oh, wow!
With that being said, I would like to please welcome our scholarship chair to present our 2016 scholarship class. Terry Rupp, please join me.
Will everyone please welcome Brooke Towsley and Jason Almello to the So, for a few years now, the National Federation of the Blind of Nevada has adopted the state scholarship, which we like to call the Unity Scholarship, because we are united. We are the Federation family. The National Federation of the Blind gives 30 scholarships each year to 30 finalists. This means you don't know which scholarship you're winning. You get a phone call and you're told, hey, you get to come to National Convention. Listen to those words. You get to come to National Convention. It's not you have to come to National Convention. You get to win a membership into the National Federation of the Blind. You get to meet blind role models. You get to experience walking into a hotel and walking through a convention hall with 3,000 blind people
It is
who
awesome.
all believe in high expectations. You are a winner. So, to our two finalists tonight, you are both winners. Brooke and Jason, please come up here. Unfortunately, these plaques are brailled, and I need someone to help me read them. Just want to make sure I give the right plaque to the right person.
I know being a man now.
I think he's going to do it. Yeah, Tim's going to do it.
Okay, I don't want to give Senator Hellers.
Whoops.
So, in the national scholarships, all week long, you are put through a rigorous process of competing for the top scholarship.
Oh.
It wasn't quite as rigorous this week. We just asked them to show up and attend meetings. We didn't force them to go to, 6:30 a.m. breakfast.
Oh.
So I would like to introduce this young man. I met him just over a year ago when I was having problems with my own daughter in the school system, a 7-year-old who's blind. And we were fighting the district because we were told that she didn't need to have a cane. Then we were fighting the district because we were told she didn't need to have an NFB cane.
Mm-hmm.
So his mom, Carolina, reached out to me, found me on Facebook through a Facebook post that my husband posted that became viral.
Oh.
And just reached out to us and our family and put us in touch with Jason. So I've been connected with Jason for about a year now. And Jason, I would like to award you with our $1,000 Unity Scholarship.
As Terry said, I did connect with her over a year ago. And she expressed the horrifying experience that, of course, my dad remembers me having. And I remember expressing to her that I said, well, Tara, if you need me to go fight with you, I'll go do it. And it wasn't about just saying, oh, she needs to have a cane. It's about giving her the experience of actually being able to do what she has to. And with that said, I thank first my stepmom and my dad for giving me the confidence to be up here. Sometimes we doubt ourselves and we don't think we can do something, but it's people like them, it's people like Terry, who pretty much told me, hey, apply for this scholarship. And I didn't at first. But what's great about Terry is she never gives up on you. You might think she's just, you know, oh, whatever, he didn't apply. No, she contacted me again in the summer and said, hey, you need to apply for this. And I'm grateful that now I have money to pay off some college debt that I have, and especially for next semester. But now, this plaque also gives me the honor of saying, yes, I can do it, so can Brooke, and so can all of you. So thanks.
Oh, we forgot the check.
Whoops.
I'm proud to award you the check of $1,000. I didn't drop it. You don't want to check.
Yeah, I did.
I'll take his check.
Hey.
So, please join me in congratulating Brooke Lynn Towsley for the 2016 Unity Scholarship for the amount of $1,500. Thank you. This just reminds me of what I did when I was in preschool. I've been blind since I was a baby, and I did a Jumpstart program, and in my preschool I had 2 teachers, and the second teacher found out, I told her I was blind, and she said that I would amount to nothing.
Oh.
As a 4-year-old.
Ooh.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I was quite sassy back then, to say the least. And so I told her, that's not very nice. and that I would prove her wrong. So
Wow.
I just wanted to thank my parents most of all for always telling me to first sass people, but also to shoot for things. But I also want to thank Michael for telling me to apply for this scholarship and to join NFB for over a year now. So thank you, Michael. And thank you all. So I hope to make NFB great. And those are not the only scholarships that we have awarded this year.
No, they.
Yes.
You want your money?
I'll take your money. I'll do this.
So, in the National Federation of the Blind, one of our greatest leaders, Dr. Kenneth Jernigan, moved our organization forward leaps and bounds. If you haven't heard of Dr. Jernigan, I urge you to get online and look up one of his speeches.
Oh, he's amazing.
Get onto our website, www.nfb.org, and look through the archives and listen to The Nature of Independence. Listen to Colonel books. Listen to anything that Dr. Jernigan has written. They're truly inspiring and empowering. So, at our national convention, we give out first-time convention scholarships called the Jernigan Fund Scholarship. This year, we have decided to take that and do our own version called the, say this 10 times fast with me, the Silver State Federation Family First Timer Scholarship. So I would like to congratulate 5 individuals. We originally started with 4 individuals, but a generous donor said, you know what, let's give this 5th person a scholarship too. So, Megan Bolton, Delaney Swinford, Mo Invalado, Dallas Perez, and Ryan Hernandez. I hope your first NFB of Nevada convention is not your last.
It's the best.
Well then next year's. Well then.
Definitely.
Well then next year's needs to be better.
Dirty Vegas.
And also when Shelby Blackjack came, I recommend for next year. I'll be the dealer.
They're coming to us.
Cha. Congratulations, Megan.
Thank you.
Is someone trying to get my attention? What's going on?
Thank you, Terry, very much for the wonderful presentation of our scholarship class. May I have one more round of applause for our
Here's your 250. Thank you. Enjoy it. Spend it wisely.
Oh, I will.
All right. So the next and final, correct me if I'm wrong, Kimmy. Okay, the final part of our banquet tonight is extremely important. May I have your attention, please? We have heard a lot this weekend about our legislative priorities. President Riccobono spoke briefly about the Marrakesh Treaty, something that will give us access to hundreds, if not thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of foreign language texts worldwide. You've heard lots about the Accessible Instructional Materials in Higher Education Act, AIM High. And you've heard briefly about another bill. The other bill in question is called Space Available.
Oh, yeah.
As of right now, disabled veterans on one side of an arbitrary date are not able to take advantage of the Space Available program.
That's not fair.
This seems wrong. This seems very wrong. This year, we had a bill introduced in the House, H.R. 2264, and a bill introduced in the Senate, S. 2596. Both of these bills made it to the National Defense Authorization Act. However, only the House ended up putting it in. As I understand it, the bill is going to be going to conference, and this is important because one of our legislative priorities has the chance of being signed into law. We started a tradition last year of recognizing individuals based on their commitment to improving the lives of blind people through legislation. At this time, would Katie Pace please come to the podium? So, you might be wondering why I just invited Katie Pace to the podium. Well, this year, the sponsor of Senate Bill 2596 was our very own Senator Dean Heller. We want to award this plaque to Senator Dean Heller, naming him the National Federation of the Blind of Nevada Legislative Person of the Year for showing his commitment to improving the lives of not just blind people, but people with disabilities nationwide. Thank you so much.
to be here tonight on behalf of Senator Heller. I've had a really lovely time and got to know my table mates, and I hope to be back again sometime and maybe with some more legislation that we can celebrate, right?
Yeah.
But on behalf of this particular piece of legislation, the senator, as a member of the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee, has been proud to advocate on behalf of our nation's veterans, especially those who have become disabled as a result of their service. These brave individuals deserve the benefits that have earned and deserved, including access to space available travel. That is why Senator Heller has been fighting in Congress to pass legislation allowing certain veterans, including blinded veterans, to be able to use space available travel on the same basis as military retirees. He also is fighting to include this change in the National Defense Authorization Act and thanks the Federation of the Blind for their support and assistance. You can be assured he will continue fighting the passage of this legislation so every veteran receives the benefits they deserve for their selfless sacrifices. I thank you for this award for the senator.
Thank you very much, Katie. We very much look forward to working with the senator on our future legislation. We truly cannot thank him enough for his commitment to achieving equality, opportunity, and security for the blind. With that being said, who wants a door prize?
Door prize!
Kimmy wants a door prize.
Did you get yours yet? You didn't get a door prize?
No, well, okay, I've been gone. No, I don't think I did. No. That's okay, though.
So who's here? Who wants a door prize?
I do! It's okay. No, really, it's okay. It's a random draw. It's okay.
And I'm shuffling the bag up.
Shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle.
I don't want a door prize. Door prize. Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. Oh, good point. The Supreme Court. The door prize is going to be a dinner with Kimmy at the Cheesecake Factory. That is a gift card to the Cheesecake Factory. And that goes to... See, this is why training is important. Dora Uel.
Oh! Good Dora!
And door prize runner, please. So, to close the banquet, unless if you have anything else to add, Madam President, before I do so. Are you sure? Are you positive?
Kimmy?
Well, you should be a member.
Oh! I put your... No, hear it. I put your name in it. I personally brailled your name.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Terry Rupp.
Yeah, I didn't.
Terry Rupp.
If you guys enjoyed the 2016 NFB of Nevada convention, I urge you to purchase a raffle ticket to support the Southern Nevada chapter. We are selling $10 raffle tickets to give you 2 nights in Vegas for the 2017 NFB of Nevada state tour.
That's a wonderful deal. Wonderful deal. If anybody didn't hear Terry, she is selling raffle tickets for, you said two nights?
2 nights in Vegas.
2 nights in Vegas for the 2017 state convention.
You must be present to win. They'll be drawn tomorrow morning.
You must be present to win, and they will be drawn tomorrow morning, probably when we kick things off. So, come bright and early. Navy rule. Do whatever you want. Just make sure you are AIS when the time comes.
AIS?
Ask a friend. Probably find somebody from Texas.
Oh! I get it.
With that being said, I want to, with all seriousness,
yeah.
I wanted to thank everybody for coming tonight. I have been fortunate to have been welcomed into the organization by many folks in this room 2 years ago. I am truly touched by all of the hard work and dedication and love in this affiliate. And as I said, in my speech earlier today, I'm not from Nevada. I was born in Clarksville, Tennessee, but I moved here when I was 2, so I might as well be. And for me, home truly means Nevada. From the really, really cold winters here in Reno, all the way down to the hot deserts of Las Vegas, all of the sagebrush in between, and even the beautiful mountains of with Lake Tahoe. So thank you all for coming, and I think that it's fitting that we end this banquet with the promise that we all make as Federationists to one another. Here within the Federation, we believe that together with love, hope, and determination, we can transform the dreams of blind people into reality. Thank you so much, and I now adjourn this banquet.
Woo!
Finish.
I guess I click finish?
Yeah.
Okay.